Well, good morning. It is Thursday, November 5th, and we are here for our morning devotion, which comes from Psalm 57 today, and it's titled, Praise and Assurance Under Persecution. And it actually has a little note here. It's so this is when David fled from Saul and hid in a cave. And so the psalmist writes, Be merciful to me, O God, be merciful to me. For in you my soul takes refuge. In the shadows of the wings I will take refuge until the destroying storms pass by. I cry to God Most High, to God who fulfills his purpose for me. He will send from heaven and save me. He will put to shame those who trample on me. God will send forth his steadfast love and his faithfulness. I lie down among lions that greedily devour human prey. Their teeth are spears and arrows, their tongues are sharp swords. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth. They set a net for my steps. My soul has bowed down. They dug a pit in my path, but they have fallen into it themselves. My heart is steadfast, O God, my heart is steadfast. I will sing and make melody. Awake, my soul. Awake, O harp and lyre. I will awake the dawn. I will give thanks to you, O Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praises to you among the nations. For your steadfast love is as high as the heavens. Your faithfulness extends to the cloud. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be all over the earth. And so ends our reading this morning. And so in that context of where David is running from Saul and is hiding in this cave, it gives us a little better example or a better idea of what is going on here. Saul's armies have set nets for David. They've dug pits in his path. They're after him. Their bows are like a lion, or their teeth are like spears and arrows, and their tongues a sharp sword. They are like lions. They're coming after him. And he's hiding in this cave to escape the persecution from Saul. And not only persecution, probably death as well. And he's hiding in this cave. And he says, I cry out to the Most High God, to God who fulfills his purpose for me. And so we know David's purpose was to be king. We know the story about how he was chosen from all of the other brothers that he has. And he was out in the fields and he came back in and he was chosen. We know his purposes. And so in his hiding, he feels safe because he's comforted by God and knows that God is not going to allow this to happen because God has this purpose for him. He's hiding and he cries out to God, and I will give thanks. For God's steadfast love is as high as the heavens. His faithfulness extends to the cloud. God will not let you fall. God will not let David fall in this case. And so he persevered and he stuck there until the armies fell or dissipated or whatever they did. But God saved him. And God saves us as well. When we turn to God, when we trust in God. You know, the last 2 days, that's what we've been talking about, is turning to God and trusting in God and not being afraid when we have these persecutions and stuff going on in our lives, but we turn and trust in God. And this is just one more story, a more concrete story about the context with David hiding in the cave, about somebody turning to God for refuge and safety. And so, my friends, turn to God. Seek God in those times when you are struggling. Know that God is with you and will walk with you, and God will see you through. Amen.